In this video, we are going to see how radiopharmaceutical quality control is done using radioactive TLC scanners. The TLC scanners stand for thin layer chromatography and used for analyzing radiopharmaceutical purity and reaction conversions. The radio TLC scanners are different from general TLC scanners. They are also called as densitometers. The radio TLC scanners operate on radiation detection principles, whereas general TLC scanners detect compounds based on optical signals such as UV or visible absorption or the fluorescence. For showing radio TLC, we will use sodium iodide for quality control. We will look the precautions to be observed during the handling of iodine 131 solution. We will also see which solvent is to be used for its quality control, and we will also have a look on the solvents which can be used for lutetium 177, terbium 161 and actinium 125 labeled compound also. So for iodine 131 quality control, the 70% methanol is used as solvent and most of the work is done under the fume mode. As iodine 131 is very volatile and chances of inhalation is high, so we need to be very careful while handling iodine 131. Generally, the quality control of iodine 131 is not done and used till the expiry of product, but still in case if someone has doubt, they can still do the quality control and check the radiopharmaceutical purity. So for the quality control, we prepare 70% methanol from 100% methanol by taking simply 7 ml of 100% ethanol and 3 ml HPLC grade water or the ultra pure water, and we take generally around 1 ml from this solution and take in flat bottom Corning vial which can be of 50 ml and which will just give enough 3 to 4 ml of solvent height. The point of spotting is done at around 1 centimeter on the strip and it allows to run till 10 centimeter. If you are in little hurry and just want to have an idea about the preparation, you can stop it even before a little and it may give the purity and impurity separation idea. So for iodine 131, spotting is done in the fume mode and strip is dipped below the spotting area in 70% methanol solution and the Corning vial is capped so that nothing is coming out. Also, the alcohol is not getting dried before we get the desired capillary motion. So we dip the ITLC strip after sodium iodide spotting and allows it to run. Suppose we are doing quality control of lutetium 177, terbium 161 and actinium 225 labeled compounds. We need to take 0.1 molar trisodium citrate dihydrate, which has got the formula of NH3C6H5O7 .2H2O, and to prepare this 0.1 molar trisodium citrate dihydrate, we need to take 1.47 gram of it and dissolve it in 50 ml of HPLC grade water. The calculation of this is as follows, where we need to get the mass. So mass is equal to m into v into molar mass, where m is the desired molar concentration, v is the desired volume, and molar mass we need to calculate and we need to put it here. So it becomes 0.1 molar as we desired, and we wanted to dissolve in the 50 ml of ultra pure water, so 0.050 liters, and then the molar mass is 294.1. so if you multiply all this gives 1.4705 grams, and this is to be dissolved in 50 ml of HPLC water. So our solution becomes ready, and that can be used again instead of using this 70% methanol for which we are using for iodine 131. So for lutetium, terbium and actinium compounds, we can use this solution as a solvent. And now let's see if our ITLC strip has run to around 10 centimeters. So once this has run to complete, we'll take this out, dry it, and we'll just cover it micropore tape so that it does not contaminate the surface, and also radioactivity is contained within that only. And take this to TLC scanner and run the scan. So we brought all this. There is a notch here, there is a point where we can keep it here. And just keep it here and then We will fix this with the tape. So now it is in a fixed dimension. Now we are going to click on this. This is the software for this. I-131 G9X. Double click on this red, we will just double click, and then the software will start. Here we need to connect this, otherwise it won't work. We need to connect the hardware with the PC. And then it started moving once we did. Now we'll go in measurement section, and then prepare run. Here we need to have a file name for this, so we'll just name it as I-131 70% methanol. Whatever the file name you wanted, we can just keep it and make it start. It will start moving. It is asking for waiting to start, so we can either click it here or just press F4. Both will work. So I am pressing F4. So now it will start running. This is a VISO detector, and this, if you are using isotopes like iodine-131, lutetium-177, actinium, terbium kind of isotopes, and if actinium 225 we are going to use, then in that case this has got a different probe of zinc sulfide, so you can just change the probe and then you use the same machine for the actinium also. The actinium can be measured in this also because it has got some X-rays which can be measured, but still if you want to measure for the alpha, then just change the probe and then you can measure. Now see, the initial run shows it has moved clearly with the solvent, and we are getting it at appropriate place. The peak, we are getting it at an appropriate place. So I think it will pass. So we will quantify once that the run gets completed. So now it is given a peak. So here we can choose this one. This peak selection, and then the background selection we need to make. So anywhere, these are all the background regions and this is the peak region, and now we can smoothen the curve by clicking here, the 2 mm or 1 mm, whatever smoothing we want to take. So it will come like this, and then we can go for the print report. So it is even 100% pure. The purity is 100%. So our quality control gets passed. So for iodine-131, you understood everything. Methanol 70% we took, and then we ran the I-TLC on the I-TLC strip, and on this we got 100% purity. And similarly, if you wanted to just change the, once this is done, we can save this as PDF. So we can just do the print, it will generate a PDF file, and we can save it wherever we wanted. And just give name whatever you wanted. So iodine-131, and today's date I am just giving. So it will give a file which you can see. Here in the test we saved. So this is the file. So this is the complete report which we can get it in the PDF form. It gives the 100% purity. And now suppose we wanted to measure the alpha, so it has got a different probe on this. Just we need to change this probe. So how to change this probe? We need to, this is the collimator. Just remove the source, this source we will remove and then change the probe. It just by moving this collimator can be removed. And just lift this and remove this wire. And there is a point where just we can align and then just we align and then connect it. So it is got connected. There is a notch, just we need to match with the notch, and then there is a point. And this is the notch, so we can just match the notch and this. It will fix. Wanted to shift it with the again VGO, then again remove this connection just by pulling and then connect it. Again there is a notch, just we need to match and connect. Here also, and then we need to fix this collimator. So it is all set.